I may fall in love too fast, give everything to make this last. That's just who I am, that's just who I am. I'll probably even put you first, and forgive you even when it hurts. That's just who I am, that's just who I am.
Hey, welcome to another Winning with Love Note. And this one is a good one because this one sometimes it can be controversial. Sometimes, we have some wrong things about the word that I'm going to talk about right now. And let's just get to it right now. So, Winning with Love Note for today. Jealousy is not a sin. It's how you react to the jealousy that can lead to sin. Jealousy is not a sin. It's how you react to the jealousy that can lead towards sin. Jealousy is okay. It is not childish. See, we've been conditioned to think, especially in a relationship, that a person who just acts jealous all the time is childish, inconsiderate, immature, stupid, and just need to grow up. And that's not the case. It's how they react to the jealousy that could be stupid, childish, etc. and etc. But jealousy is a fabric of a love relationship. Jealousy basically says that I want to be that to you. I will work hard to be that. I don't want nobody else having that space. That's me. I want to do that for you. I don't want nobody else doing that for you. So jealousy is a fabric, and I know you want to contest me on this, but it's true. Jealousy is a fabric of a love relationship. It is not bad. It's how you react to the jealousy that can turn bad. Because if jealousy was bad, if jealousy was dumb, if jealousy was stupid, if jealousy was childish, then God Himself, the Spirit, God Himself, if jealousy was a sin, God Himself would be a sinner. Yeah, God would be a sinner. Do you know that God gets jealous? Yeah, He gets jealous. I'm going to show it to you in the scripture. I want you to turn to Exodus chapter 20. Exodus chapter 20. Now, I'm a scripture person. The scripture has impacted my life. I'm not perfect, but the scripture is molding me and shaping me to be a great man. One day I will get married. One day I may have children. I don't know. I'm led by God. And I want to be a great father. I want to be a great husband. Whatever I do, I want to be great at it. And if it weren't for the scripture, so please don't take this as me trying to convert you. Please don't take this as me throwing the Bible. I don't do that. I'm not trying to get you to believe what I believe, but I'm going to share some things about what I believe, but it's not intended to get you to believe what I believe. I am not the converter. I am not the convictor. I am not the transformer. This can do it all by itself if you took time to read and really understood it. God to share with you. It's not my job to do this. It's my job to share principles that could possibly bless your life like it has blessed mine. But that is not my job. In this webcast, I will repeat it again. This webcast is for everybody. This is webcast not for the goody good two shoe, because you're looking at a brother, right here. Not goody two shoe. I try my best to be a man of character, try my best to be a man of honor, but I slip. And I slip big time. But I know that God is a God that forgives, and I know He have a default. And God said, if you're faithful and just, if you confess your sin, He said, I am faithful, full of faith, and just. It's a just faith to forgive you and cleanse you from unrighteousness. That's the God I'm talking about. So if you're in that boat today and you messed up and you I don't care what it is. God said He's faithful and just to forgive you and cleanse you from all unrighteousness, which means when He does it, there's not one dot not one spot, not one blemish of unrighteousness in you once you ask God to forgive you. Now back to the message again. Jealousy is not a sin. It's how you react to the jealousy that can lead to sin. How you react to jealousy? Are you cool, calm, and collected, put in God's hand? I sure try to be. Or you like OJ, I'm hiding in the bushes. When they come out, I'm going to gut them. How you react to the jealousy leads to sin. Man, I see that, bro. Look, I've been positioned. There's somebody in my life that I love, and and we've talked about this. And oftentimes when, I get jealous when I hear about some other dude, blah, blah, blah. Because I did, at the time when we were together, I wanted that space. I wanted to be everything to her, other than God, and to her children. I wanted to be a blessing to her. So when I heard about this other guy, I would get ticked off. And in my mind, in my visual, I'm mad. I can't be in front of, I can't be in front of this person. For example, my ex-wife, when our relationship began to go another direction, she started seeing somebody, and I had to prepare myself to deal with that situation. But let me make a long story short. How I reacted to the jealousy was led by God. And the Lord began to prepare me for me to see her with this guy. And it was not easy. But I began to spend time seeing her with this guy. And when I finally saw her with the guy, it was no big deal. It didn't even bother me. Make a long story short, I started praying for this guy because I knew at the moment, I knew what he was up against. Because at the time, which my ex-wife will tell you, she was young, very, very hard to deal with, very hard, but I loved her anyway. I just wasn't going to put up with no mess because we had a child. But I learned how to deal with the jealousy that I had. I didn't let the jealousy have me. I took care of the jealousy. Me and this guy began to be friends. His daughter began to call me daddy number 2. That's how good of a friend we were. Because they had a daughter together. Beautiful daughter, Tati. Wonderful. And me and her dad became good friends. I was very instrumental in leading him to the Lord. I probably didn't do the overall process, but I had a hand in it. And he's a great preacher to this day. Had I reacted the wrong way with the jealousy, as a Christian or as a believer or a person who's trying to live right to the best of his ability, I could have messed that up for him where he didn't want to have nothing to do with God. Jealousy is not a sin. It's how you react to the jealousy that can lead. Because if jealousy was a sin, then God is Mr. Wrong. God has sinned. And God is not God no more. Satan is God over him because he committed a sin that could save his Lord. God is a jealous God. God get jealous. And God showed his jealousy. I mean, there was one time when God said, I done had enough, I'm going to get rid of all of them. Tired of this. They serving all these false gods. They don't spend no time with me. They don't want to have nothing to do with me. I'm done. Sound familiar? I've seen people say stuff like that and go knock somebody out, beat them up, trash their car, stab their tires, pee on their car, go to the job and cause a muck. I even seen it go to the extreme where the guy just come in and just shoot a person in the head because they didn't know how to control their jealousy. It's not just jealousy, it's how you react to the jealousy that can lead to sin. You don't know how to control your jealousy. You let it run amok. Only God knows what will happen if you don't deal with it. To this day, this person in my life, that I love so dearly, and she knows she is. I still deal with the jealousy. But I made a determination that I was going to continue to reach out and love, because I'm here on this earth to be God's tool or instrument to love through. And I have to love him and I have to love her. Despite the fact that at that time, but I dealt with my jealousy in another fashion. I dealt with it in another way. I went to the Lord and asked him to help me deal with the jealousy. You may be in that situation. You may be jealous of a coworker, jealous of your spouse spending time doing whatever. I'm telling you, take it to the Lord and he will help you deal with the jealousy. Why? Because he is experienced in dealing with jealousy firsthand, because he gets jealous. You don't believe me? I want you to turn to Exodus chapter 20. And brother got glasses, so put them on. Read the verse. Exodus chapter 20 says this. Then God spoke all these words. Listen to this. This shows that God is a bad, bad God. And when I mean bad meaning bad, I mean bad meaning good. I am the Lord your God, who has brought you out of the land of Egypt and out of the house of bondage. You should have no other gods before me or besides me. You should not make yourself any graven image to worship it, or any likeness of anything that is heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You should not bow down yourself to them or serve them, for I am the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children of the third and fourth generation of those who hate me. But yet I'm showing mercy, steadfast in love to thousands of generations of those who love me and keep my commandments. Now he goes into some commandments or some laws that he put in place to put the children of Israel in a position where they always win. But I want to go back over these scriptures, because this sounds like a man or a woman who's staking their claim. Let it be known that, hey, I'm the one. Don't you forget it. I am it. God said, look, I am the Lord your God. Not like a man staking his claim and being bold about it and reminding you my actions of love towards you. I don't want you to forget what I sacrificed to share my love with you. And it's okay. It's okay to tell that person, to remind that person of the love demonstration that you showed towards them. Sometimes it's good to be reminded, because sometimes people need to be reminded. Sometimes you may need to be reminded. God was reminding Israel that I am the Lord your God, who has brought you out of the land of Egypt. Look, I'm the Lord your God. I'm the one who brought you out of the bondage of Egypt. Don't you ever forget that. I'm the one put my love on the line, demonstrate my love towards you, that I brought you out. I am your God. And he said, I'm the one who brought you out of the house of bondage. If it wasn't for me, you would still be in bondage. Sound like a braggadocious God. No, that's a God who is staking his claim and reminding the people that he loves so dearly, that he laid himself out so much for, just reminding them that, hey, look, they can't love you like I love you. I'm willing to put it all on the line. I've done it since day one, and I'll do it even when you're rebelling against me. But I want to remind you that I am the Lord your God. He said, look at this. You shall have no other God but before me or besides me. Now, that reminds me of a guy who's going to his woman and say, hey, look, if you need to talk to somebody, You ain't gotta go talk to that brother. You talk to me.
Hate it. The love of Jesus is for all, even those that hate us. I know me and you ain't the same. What about love? I know me and you ain't the same. What about love? I know me and you ain't the same. What about love? I know me and you ain't the same. What about love?